I cannot express to you how sleepy I am. My friends just left yesterday and I'm so tired. We had so much fun. And my little YouTube video made me so happy. The last one I just posted, I was like, I had 1,000 views on it. Like, how cool. And then I had the nicest comments. It was so sweet. And then it scares me because, like, I got into a little tiff with my friend on Monday night, some night, because I said a word that she did not like, and she's totally in the right, but like sometimes shit just like comes out of my mouth, especially when I'm with like people I'm comfortable with, okay? And I was like, and then I got defensive because I'm a defensive little bitch. And then I also start to spiral. I'm like, oh my God, they don't like me. Like, why I don't have friends? They're just like, no one really likes me and they hate me. And then I just become defensive and then I become mean and then I don't like it. But you know what? I realize we all make mistakes and like my friends do love me and I love them and like sometimes it's just really hard. Like I just get into a dark headspace and I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm a horrible person. I'm gonna lose everybody in my life. And then part of me is like, maybe I react in such a way that I'm like, well, if I lose everybody, I can blame it on them and not me. You know what I mean? And it's like, I need to chill and realize that I'm going to continue to make mistakes. And then that's what also scares me about the YouTube of it all, or like TikTok or whatever the fuck I decide to do with my life, because I really have no idea still. I'm like, you probably are going to say the wrong things, or if you want to write, you're going to write the wrong things. And you're going to have to be okay with the backlash or the hate or the criticism. And that doesn't mean that like you're going to lose everybody from one silly mistake, and like you can learn and you can go from them, and you don't have to get defensive, bitch. You don't have to, but I do, because I want to protect myself and I want to be like, well, that's on them, not me. And that is on growth. But we had the most fun time, like truly. I feel so lucky. I've been friends with them for almost 20 years. 20 years. I met them in college in 2009 in a sorority, which is like a whole other ballgame because like I hate the sorority life. And we had so much fun. What did we do? Like, what did we do? We did a lot of exploring. We went to the Douro wine valley, the region in the north of Portugal, and it was so gorgeous. Like so gorgeous. My dream at this point is like to fall in love with a man who owns a vineyard and for me to go live there and like hide away. It was just so cute, but I don't know if it was like too small. I still think no matter like how old I get, I'm always going to need a little bit of liveliness, a little bit of life, if you will. Like I want to go out and have some cocktails and good food. Like, so I don't really know if I could do that, but like it was stunning. We went to my favorite bar in Porto. It's this little wine bar, and it's crazy. It's called a Duella. It's just so cute. That's where we started most of our evenings. Very social, good vibes. People just, like, sit outside on the streets because, like, the bar's so tiny. And you just, like, fucking hang. You fucking hang. So we went there, and then we wanted another drink. And then we're outside talking to some, like, Frenchmen on Sunday evening. It was just, like, you know, a series of events. Wednesday, we just, again, perused, walked around, evening, same old stuff. Started out at Joella, met a group of Portuguese men. They took us to, one of them was like an ex-football player, which is just the shit we get into. And my friend is like, what are we doing? Why are they talking to us? Like, they're all so hot and we're just average. And I'm like, I don't know, who cares? Like, let's just go with the flow. So they took us to a restaurant that one of the guys owned, and we had just like a glass of wine and shots. And then they took us to this fucking club. And then at 1:30 in the morning, I was like, I gotta go. Like, I left my dog at home pretty much all day, and I'm done. I'm tapped. I can't catch a buzz. And like, my ass at almost 35 is not going to a fucking club if I'm not drunk. It's just, I'm sorry. No. I look really tired. And I got an eyelash lift, and honest to God, like, looking a mess, I look crazy because it looks like I just have makeup on. I don't know if I really like it, though, because I feel, whatever, not poor, nope. And I'm holding my phone, which is why it's so close to my goddamn face, because I don't know where my tripod went. So I left at 1:30. I was like, listen, I'm going to stay up till like 3 a.m. I'll see you guys then. Because I was like, no way they're going to make it till 2:30. You know, I was like, I'll see them in an hour. So I got home. I ordered McDonald's. I watched Summer House, which, dude, the drama of Summer House is so crazy. I don't know what the fuck Amanda's thinking. And I'm not here to bully her, but like, I like her, okay? Like, I am so sad that she did this that it makes me just like, that sucks. Because, you know, like I said, I'm like, in terms of friend, I feel like I'm a really good friend. And like, sometimes I say things and get defensive, especially when like people kind of like check me, which, you know, we all need to be checked sometimes. And I think that's totally fine. But I feel like through and through, I'm like a very loyal friend and a good friend. And like, that shit I would never do. And like, that makes me sad for her that she didn't see the value in that friendship with Ciara for this West. And by the way, like, in terms of West, I obviously am at this point, I'm like, he's a scumbag, right? Like, he did it to Ciara. He just, I like West in terms of like a pal. I feel like he'd be such a fun vibe. But I'm like, my God, my guy, you need to get it together, okay? So I went home, watched Summer House, ordered McDonald's. I got a chicken Big Mac. I really enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. And I was like, I can't. At 3:30, I texted my sister. I said, I'm fucked up if I fall asleep. I found an extra set of keys, so I like put it outside for them. I heard them. They got back at 6 in the morning. I was like, are you guys okay? Like, what the fuck did you do? And they were like, I don't know. We're just romping around. And we ended up at like a hotel, just like chatting. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are out of control. So I'm like, nice, popped off. Last day, best day, Thursday. We had a very pretty much same day because obviously they got home at 6 a.m. We walk around, we take a nap. My friend, unassuming, okay, in full transparency, two of my really good girlfriends, but one of them is my like very best friend, right? She comes on all my family vacations. I bought my house in Philly because it was a 10-minute walk from her, like my very best friend. The other one is also one of my best friends, but like just different relationships. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I know my bestie is like my VB, my VBF. We kick it. Like we're the two single ones in our college friend group. We have always been the ones that like to like go out, drink, party. We just do. We like a vibe. We like a good time. Our other friends are a little bit more mellow most of the time. Our friend was just ready to roll. She has 3 children, a husband. It was like cat's out of the bag. She's here without her children. I think it was like one of her very first like, not girls trip because we try to go like once a year to do something with like the whole group. But it was the first time she's come with just us two, and she was ready. She was like, you know what? These two are my girls. If anybody can keep up with the bullshit I want to spew this week, it is them. I was so goddamn impressed by her. We were like, if we don't want to do anything the last night, totally cool. So we can like wake up early and like spend the last day like exploring. Again, Porto's a really small city, so I feel like we did a lot. And she's like, I want to go out. Like she wanted to go to the club so bad. We spent one day shopping for club attire. Okay, I'm like, I'm pretty sure we could just like wear whatever the fuck we want to the club. Anyway, she was committed. Thursday night, yeah, they left Friday yesterday. Thursday night was so goddamn fun. We went to the best restaurant, one of the best restaurants. We didn't go to like a ton of great restaurants. My VBF is very picky, so it's like hard to find her food. You know, she's just really picky. The food here is incredible. But it was called Mitsu, or maybe it was Mistu. I don't know, MITSU or MISTU. The food was just so good. The aesthetic, the decor was so good. The servers were just flirty and fun. It was just great. It was really fucking great. We go there, and then we're like, all right, let's go to this one little bar that had this like live music. It was really fucking cute. It just got really crowded. I love live music. Like live music can do no wrong to me. Don't know what he was saying. It was like Portuguese jazz, but it was really fucking cute, cool. I also texted both of my aunts. They're from Cuba. So I'm texting them like, oh, they're going to love live music. Like, let me just text them and put them in a group chat. And they're like, why are we in this chat? Like, why do we get this? And then my favorite aunt was like, that's so cool. I really love that. And my other aunt was just like, I hated it. I called my dad on the way home. And I said, your sister's out of fucking control. I told him the story. He could not stop laughing. I was like, I didn't realize she was so harsh. He was like, it's the older sister for you. I'm like, don't I know it? Just kidding. I love my older sister. So we go there and then we find a little club. And then we go to this other spot and they have like this ledge and we get up on the ledge and we're fucking dancing. And then we go to a club called Plan B. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed it. It was very spacious, so we had like a lot of room to maneuver. I'm dancing, everyone's dancing. At 4 a.m., I look at my friend holding my keys. I'm like, I gotta go. This one guy just pissed me off. I'm over it. He just ruined my vibe. Like, he was just really fucking annoying because I didn't want to make out with him. I'm like, I am 30, almost 35 years old at a club, and you want to just like make out with me on this velvet couch in front of the bouncer. I'm not there. I also don't know what the fuck you're saying because he spoke Spanish. You know, I was like, I don't have the energy. Like, I just wanted to dance with my gals and I have to deal with this shit. My God. I gotta go. 4 a.m., right? I'm like, it's time. It's totally time. 4 a.m. They're like, we're gonna stay. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. I really can't. I was like, I'm still going. I'm still leaving. I will just knock on the door. Like, whatever. I gotta go. They roll back up at 7 in the morning. I was like, wow. I cannot, I'm just impressed, right? Like, I would have never expected that from our other friend, the one with the husband and the children. I thought she just was like, if she would have said she didn't want to go out once this week, I would have been like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Not that she's boring, but she's just, you know, she's much more tame. She's really fun, but like, you know, you get it. So I just was like shocked. I was like, you're allowed to come on our trips all the time. This is such a vibe. Like, I can't even keep up. And she's like, I know. She said, I'm shocked. When she woke up the next morning, she's like, where did you go? I said, I went home. It was 4 a.m. What are you fucking talking about? But it was just like, it was so fun. Obviously, like, I miss my social friends. Like, I miss my social group. I miss friends. I miss, like, going out. Not that, like, if I had friends here, I'd go out to the club because I'm just, like, not a club girl. But, like, I miss, like, I want a friend to go to like a good wine bar or sports bar or whatever with. Like, I just need like that group of girlfriends. So it just made me realize how much I miss having those people. And it just, I don't know, I was like I'm like so sad they're gone. Yesterday, every time I walked inside the house, I was like, it's so quiet in here. Like, I just feel so lucky to have like friends of that long in my life. I don't think I ever thought that I would have friends for this long. I feel like no, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I know because I lived it. It's a lived in experience. I moved a lot when I was younger in terms of like school. So I didn't really have like, I don't really have any like childhood, -2 because they're my, whatever. Childhood friends or like high school, you know, like really good friends. So to like have these people in my life for almost 20 years is just really special to me because I move a lot and I think like, you know, I want to live my life and experience my life. So like that includes moving to different places, moving to different countries and like trying to figure out my life and like where I want to be or if I ever am going to settle down or if I will be kind of more like nomadic for the rest of my life since I don't have kids or a husband and probably will never have a husband and I don't want kids. So I'm like, I don't really technically need to stay put and I don't want to have a job that makes me stay put because I don't have kids. So I don't need to stay put. So I'm like, it's just to have friends that will make that trip and put forth the effort is just, I feel so lucky and I feel so happy that in every kind of season in my life, like when I lived in Chicago, they came and visited me. I think now that I live in Europe, we'll be able to take more like girls trips to Europe, not necessarily this home base, Porto, but once I'm out of my Portugal prison in the end of the year when I get my residence card, I can like freely travel the EU. So I'm just so excited and it just like really warmed my heart to have them here. And this is really special. I'm gonna cry. But I do. I just feel like very lucky. And again, I try to like protect myself because I feel like I have lost some really good friends, and it's so sad. I'm like, is it me? Is it them? And it's like, I don't want to, I don't know, like friendship is so hard, and we're all getting older and life is fucking crazy. But to have friends like that will show up, and even if we don't talk 24/7, and we only see each other maybe once a year, like to just feel at home with them and feel like I can be myself and know that I can say things that might be fucked up or make mistakes. Like to have that support and to have those people in my life is just like a huge privilege. And I just, it was such a good week and I wanted to come back. Not my tears with the fucking fake eyelashes. But they're gone. I'm very happy. I had a really, really good week, and my heart is just very full. I think I really am going to put a deposit on this place here. I'm very nervous about it because it's a lot of money, and I know how lucky and privileged I am to be able to do that. But I think I could see myself making like a life here, and even if my mind changes or something changes, like to have an investment in this city, I think would be really special. Like this is the first place I've ever moved abroad. Like I think it's gonna have like a very special place in my heart. And I really like it. Like I really like it. I like it a lot more than Lisbon. I talked to my BBF, because she went to Lisbon last year, and we're talking, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like it's much smaller, and I was like, it's like very small. Like you could honestly come to Porto and wrap it up in 2 days, but it's just so cute. You can walk everywhere. It's just like stinking gorgeous. The vibes are good. And she was like, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like Lisbon. It is fine for what it is, but like Porto gets an A for me, and her opinion truly means the world to me. Like if she left here being like, why the fuck did she move here? It wouldn't matter because I'm stuck here. You know, like this is where I want to build like a little bit of a life. Portugal in general. So to have the like approval stamp from her really just like made me happy. And also my other friend was like, I really like Portugal. I could see, I get it. She's like, I couldn't live here, but like I really like Portugal. And I'm like, that makes me really happy. Also, because like when you have people come and visit you, especially like in a new place, I was like, I'm so nervous. I don't want them to be bored. I don't want them to hate it. And like I'm new here. Like I don't really know what's going on. So for them to like it, and not only like it, to like give their stamp of approval that I moved here and like want to come back and visit, like my friend, because I knew she didn't really like Lisbon, you could tell. For her to like text her parents, be like, I want to move here. I was like, oh, I feel good here. So I think that's going to be important to me. And again, I think I'm going to just like pull the trigger and invest in property. And I keep telling everybody I meet when they ask me what my job is, I say a real estate investor, because I'm like, I'm unemployed. I technically have a part-time job, but like, I'm not going to get into all that. So I don't know. It's just but like very nerve-wracking, because again, it is a lot of money, and also it won't be ready until 2028, and let's just be like, that's 2029, which is like, time flies. But I'll also be like, I'm just like, I don't know where my life will be in 3 years, and then I'll have this property. But I guess what I've been trying to learn about myself is that you can't plan for the future. And I say this in every fucking video, and every time I write, I'm like, yes, you can't plan for the future. Like I have to like make moves for the life that I'm living at this current moment. And if something changes in 2 to 3 years, then we change with it, and we figure it out, and we go from there. Like, I don't know what the state of the world is going to be like. I don't know what my life is going to be like, but it's like, I can't wait around. So I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to give myself the day to think it over, but I think tomorrow I'm going to send in the deposit. I'm starting to sweat. It's getting hot. I need a fan. There's no AC in this unit. I think I'm gonna like lose my fucking mind in the summer. So we'll see how that goes. I start my language classes on Tuesday. I'm going twice a week. I'm going Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think from like 2 to 4. So I'm doing that for 3 months. I'm gonna start going back to the gym on like a regular basis. I'm like finally gonna get myself into a routine. I feel like after my friends left, I'm like, yes, I really like this city. I can go out at night. I can make friends. I can have cocktails. I can like mingle. I just need to have the balls and the energy to go out at like 11 p.m. But I feel like I'm starting to get into the swing of things. So I'm excited to do Portuguese classes. I really don't think my brain works that way. So I don't know if I'm going to learn the language, but I'm hoping I do. Because, like, how cool would it be to learn another language? The gym, I need to. Obviously, I get, like, so many steps in here. I think my goal is every day to wake up, walk all the way down to the river, and then walk all the hills back up. But we'll see, because damn, it's hard. Technically have a half marathon to train for. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I don't think I'm going to do it. I hate running. I think I'm going to try maybe for a month or two. It's supposed to be in September. But I don't really know. It was only $40 to sign up. So I'm like, if I lose it, I lose it. And you know, my friends are like, just do it, just train. It gives you a goal. And I'm like, I know, but like sometimes you don't need a goal. Sometimes you don't need a goal that you hate. Like, I know I hate running. So I'm like, why did I make that my goal? I could do anything. Like, I could do anything else, but I will see. Let's see how that plays out. Least of my worries. I think I want to take like some pottery classes. I just like want to do different things. So I'm just like trying to get my life in order. I'm trying to find hobbies. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I need to make money, like real money. My Airbnb is doing fine, but you know, obviously it's just, I don't know. I need like, I want to make real money. I want a job that I like. I hope I pop off on YouTube. I hope people are like, yes. And then I could be like, I'm a YouTuber. But then I look at all the YouTube videos and it's like quality. And I'm like, this here, bad lighting. I don't even know where to look. My face is a mess. I don't edit anything because I'm like, I don't really want to do that either. Because in my brain, like, this is just for me and it's not really gonna become anything like legit, you know? That I'm like, why am I gonna waste my time editing? I don't care. And that's on being lazy. And I'm okay with that. I truly am a little bit lazy. How long is this video? 22 minutes? That's not too bad. I'm going to try to keep all of mine under 30. My parents are flying to Japan today, so I hope they have the most fun. Like, I really do. It makes me so happy to see that. They're going with two of their friends. They're going to go actually have dinner with one of my friends, me and my sister's friends from high school, who is a doctor over in, I think he's somewhere in Japan, I don't know where, which is like so cute, and that like kind of warms my heart that my dad reached out to him to go grab dinner and drink. So I'm just like really excited for them. I think it's gonna be so fun. Japan is like the most random thing. I would never think that my mom would want to take that flight or go over there. But I think they're just going to have the most fun. And my mom is so cute. She's, like, sending photos of shoes and outfits and asking for mine and my sister's, like, feedback. I'm like, oh, my God, my little fashionista. I'm like, oh, you really can change at any time, like, become, you know. So it's just, like, funny to see. It really is so funny. I need to, like, not spend money for, like, 3 weeks because my credit card bill is popping off. But, you know, when your friends are in town, I'm like, what is money? Money's a construct. It'll come back to me. I will find a way to make that money up some way, somehow. But no, this week I was like, tap, 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 tap. Here's all my money. Didn't matter. And you know what? I don't even fuck because the memories are worth it. They're worth it. And I think that's it. I felt like a local though. We went to Ajuela, you know, my favorite little watering hole. And when I first moved here, like 2 weeks in, this guy that I met on Hinge invited me to his like birthday party. So I went and I ran into him and I was like, oh my God, I feel like such a local. I know people just like at the bar. The dog, I don't know if I told you, I had the shits for 2 weeks, but she is good to go. Good to go. And then if anybody watches this, like if I get another 1,000 views, I have to assume one of the 1,000 is a fashion queen. I bought this skirt. It's like maxi, but I do not have good fashion. And that is like a big goal of mine, okay? I bought this skirt. I hope I can do this correctly. God, I'm a mess. It's just this white. Do you see it? How do I do this? Do you see it? Ah, yes. This white skirt. It's a white maxi skirt. It's like blended into my bed. But it has this like really gorge pattern at the bottom. What type of top can I wear with it? Because my friend said like a color that's in it. You know what I mean? Like a bodysuit or something. But I'm like, I feel like that would look silly. But I don't know. So if anybody knows or if anybody is good at fashion, like what kind of top can I wear with that? Because I'm also, like I said, trying to get my fashion back in order. And though I love Zara and H&M, and they have a lot of cute shit, I'm trying to be better at shopping smaller. And I know that I can't change the world, but if I can do my part to try to take down the big guys, the corporations, I'm going to do it. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint, and I will be continuing to shop at Zara and eating at McDonald's. But the good news about this shit is that, like, there's not, like, a ton of, obviously, I shop at chain grocery stores. I don't really know how to avoid that, but I just want to try to do better. So if anyone has, like, an idea of what the hell I could do with that skirt, please let me know. Also, my friends were so cute. They surprised me with a birthday. Their birthday's on the 22nd. A little birthday brownie at dinner, which was so cute. And then they bought this like little thing and hung it up and surprised me. And it was really sweet. Also, we wanted to go do the sunset and like try like sardine. You know, this is shrimp scampi. We never went around to that. So I think I'm going to save this because I do want to try it. I wish I wasn't alone trying it, but I think I can't drink right now. I need a break. I need at least like a week cleanse. I think maybe next week I'm going to go get some bread and cheese and like a really good prosciutto and get a bottle of wine and just go sit and watch the sunset with my dog. And that's it. I need to get out of the house today because I didn't leave the house at all yesterday. And the poor dog has really been kind of no walking, you know, because I've been busy with my gals. So I'm going to just watch some TV, get myself together, and then I can go on like a nice long walk. And I told myself no spending money this weekend, but I think I'm going to go get myself some brunch, and then I'll have to go to the grocery store. I think that's it. Not that anyone gives a fuck, but thank you for being here. Also, like, I'm not kidding. The comments on the last video were so goddamn cute. I could have cried. It was just so sweet. And, like, seeing 1,000 views, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, it really was so cool. And then seeing my followers go up from, like, 50 to 86, I was like, I'm famous. I really loved it, and I can see why it gets to people's head, but I'm a humble queen, so it just was really cute, and I don't know, I was like, oh my God, but then I like made me spiral. I was like, what if I get on here and say something fucking crazy, and the video pops off, do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, you never know when anything's gonna go like viral, and that scares me because like I know I'm gonna say things that are like fucked up, or say things that like I regret, or say things that like in 2 weeks time like I changed my mind a lot, and sometimes I get on here just to like vent, and sometimes I vent in the moment, you know what I mean? And then when I sit there and I process and I think and I write down my feelings, or I have time to like reflect on my life and what I've done, I'm like, oh no, I'm a liar. And then I'm like, what, I'm gonna get back on and like backpedal? I'm like, I guess that's just life, but that does scare me. But I also am like, yeah, I like venting. I like getting on this thing. So that is what it is. Thank you, bye.